जय राधा माधवा कुंज विहारी। जय राधा माधवा कुंज विहारी। गोपीजना वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। गोपीजना वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजना। यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजना। यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजना। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। जय राधा माधवा कुंज विहारी। गोपीजना वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजना। यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजना। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। जय राधा माधवा कुंज विहारी। जय राधा माधवा कुंज विहारी। जय राधा माधवा कुंज विहारी। जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस व्रजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर सतीश डिवाइन ग्रेस अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। विष्णुपाद परमहंस व्रजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर सतीश डिवाइन ग्रेस श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज श्रील प्रभुपाद की Ananta Koti Vaishnavrinda ki. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga Shri Prabhupada ki. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Today we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 5, text number 27, the chapter entitled The Meeting of Nanda Maharaj and Vasudeva. So I was asked to discuss on verse 27 to 32, but the specific verse that is on the board is 29. So you don't need to repeat the 27 and 28. 29 will recite together. Brother mama sutta kachin matra saha bhavad vraje tatam bhavantam manvano bhavadyam upalalitaha. Translation. My son Baladev, being raised by you and your wife Yashoda Devi, Pumsastri vargo vihitaha suhrudo hi anubhavitaha nateshu klishamaneshu trivargorthaya kalpate. When one's friends and relatives are properly situated, one's religion, economic development, and sense gratification, as described in Vedic literatures, are beneficial. Otherwise, if one's friends and relatives are in distress, these three cannot offer any happiness. Purport. Vasudeva regretfully informed Nanda Maharaj that although he had his wife and children, he could not properly discharge his duty of maintaining them and was therefore unhappy. Today's verse. Please repeat after me. Sri Nanda Vacha Ahote Devaki Putra Ahote Devaki Putra Kamsena Bahavohata Kamsena Bahavohata Ekavasishta Varaja Ekavasishta Varaja Kanyasapi Divangata. Sri Nanda Vacha Ahote Devaki Putra Kamsena Bahavohata Ekavasishta Varaja Kanyasapi Divangata.
Ahote
Mataji's. I was asked to continue, so we'll read the next one. You don't need to repeat. Nunam hydrishna nishtoyam adrishta paramojana adrishtam atmanastatvam yoveda na samuhyati. Every man is certainly controlled by destiny, which determines the results of one's fruitive activities. In other words, one has a son or daughter because of unseen destiny, and when the son or daughter is no longer present, this is also due to unseen destiny. Destiny is the ultimate controller of everyone. One who knows this is never bewildered. Purport. Nanda Maharaj consoled his younger brother Vasudeva by saying that destiny is ultimately responsible for everything. Vasudeva should not be unhappy that his many children had been killed by Kamsa, or that the last child, the daughter, had gone to the heavenly planets. Sri Vasudeva Vacha. Karavai Variko Datto Rajnya Drishna Vayam Chava Nehasteyam Bahotitam Santyupatascha Gokale. Translation. Vasudeva said to Nanda Maharaj, "Now, my dear brother, since you have paid the annual taxes to Kamsa and have also seen me, do not stay in this place for many days. It is better to return to Gokula, since I know that there may be some disturbances there." The next one. Shri Shukavacha. Iti Nanda Dayagopa Proktaste Savrinayayu Anobhir Anodyuktena Anobhir Anadodad Yuktais Tam Anugyapya Gokulam. Sri Sukadeva Goswami said, after Vasudeva advised Nanda Maharaj in this way, Nanda Maharaj and his associates, the cowherdmen, took permission from Vasudeva, yoked their bulls to the bullock carts, and started riding for Gokula. Today's verse, Sri Nanda Vacha, Ahote Devaki Putra, Kamsena Baho Hata, Ekavasishta Varaja, Kanya Sapi Divangata. We'll discuss that. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chaksharan Militam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Sva Padantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guran Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Sri Vishakhanvitamscha हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वंशकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। हे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। मुखं करोति वाचालं भंगं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुनन्दनतारणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्येश्वरम्। हरे कृष्ण। I neither have any qualification nor do I have any realization, except for the reason why I am here is the order given by the temple management and Anantirtha Prabhu. So, trying to be as your humble servant. Whatever I have learnt and heard, I am trying to repeat. If there are any inadequacies or insufficiencies, please do excuse me. But I need everyone's blessings, all the Srila Prabhupada disciples and all the senior devotees. Hare Krishna. I need the blessings. So the chapter is entitled The Meeting of Nanda Maharaj and Vasudeva. So there is a discussion going on. Actually, happiness comes from loving exchange. Few days ago, the Prabhu was telling real happiness is from the relationships actually. Today, whole world is behind money. I have a question for all of you. One day, you get up from your bed, you see a row of aeroplanes on this side, through the window you see, and a row of cars on this side, and on the table there is a document that says you own all the aeroplanes and all the cars, and you own practically an island. But imagine there is nobody. There is nobody. You check this palatial mansion, you go to every room and you see there is nobody. But what is visible is all these aeroplanes and cars. What do you feel? Fear comes. What comes in the heart? Is it reality? Rather than being happy, you will be bewildered. So the happiness comes from a genuine relationship, where there is affection. Today, unfortunately, many people do not know this. So, there is a famous statement by His Holiness Radhana Swami. We are supposed to allow people and use things. But today, we love things and use people. And devotees are no exception. When we see some Prabhu, is he useful to me? Maybe not. Very well, Prabhu. If somebody is higher, we pretend as though we have not seen him or her. But when we think they are of some use to us, we are trained to speak very nicely actually. Devotees are trained to speak very well. Because there is no class that doesn't end with you are not the body but the spirit soul. And you should be humble, you should be humble, you should be humble. So we are trained to very well wear these hats. But inside, I'm talking to myself. There is no real substance. But I'm honest with you, this doesn't go for a long time. So, in the loving exchange, a genuine questioning, a genuine consolation, what is that? We are not immune to, even devotees are not immune to happinesses and distresses. One day one devotee told Prabhupada, you cannot do this. Prabhupada said, you are discouraging me. Prabhupada did not say, I'm an empowered incarnation, I can do anything. No. Prabhupada said, you are discouraging me. So Nanda Maharaj when Nanda Maharaj said, I'm very, very sorry for what has happened to you. He was actually empathic. He was empathizing. That's very important actually. My experience, many people am from the West. I've been living there for a long time. Many people in the world are looking for a shoulder to cry. There may be so much money, there may be so many facilities, amenities and luxuries, but what is not there? A genuine person who can share, with whom I can open my heart and share my sufferings and happinesses. In London, they did a research survey on Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is a big celebration in America because corporations, they make a lot of money. But when they did this research, they found out 75% of people, they're lonely. They're very, very lonely. They don't have even one friend to share their happiness and distresses. So, when Nanda Maharaj was actually consoling, and Vasudeva is opening his heart, because in that consolation, there is a genuine expression of sharing the grief. Nanda Maharaj is not putting himself higher. So Nanda Maharaj has the nature, your distress is my distress, your happiness is my happiness. How many devotees think like that? How many devotees feel like that? Your distress is Prabhu, my distress. Your happiness is my happiness. If you think like that, a real preacher means sharing the problems of others. When we do like that, our problems will go down. Because this world, Krishna says, Mamupeti kaunteya dukkalaya shashvatam. Krishna is telling this place is place of misery. Somebody says, I'm very happy. Krishna says, really? Temporary. Misery will come, don't worry. Somebody says, I'm very miserable. Krishna says, don't worry. That is temporary. Happiness will come. I used to work in Singapore. My colleague, he has a plaque on the board. on his table. Monday, hey, where are you? Friday. Tuesday, oh, you're not there. Wednesday, no. Thursday, so close, Haribol. Friday, happy Friday. How long does it last? Before you celebrate the weekend, again Monday comes. That is the nature of this world. So Krishna is telling, this place is temporary place of misery. We are trying to build Sukh Sagar apartments. Sukh Sagar apartments means what? Have ocean of happiness apartments. It doesn't work. One devotee, Gaurang Prabhu was telling, he saw the board, Sukh Sagar apartments. For somebody who cannot understand, Suksagar means ocean of happiness. The apartment's name is Ocean of Happiness. He said he saw the board. Oh, Suksagar Apartments. Then he went a little further. He saw the board. Under repair and maintenance. So, we are trying to impress others by showing our car, our bungalow, our mansion. But people are miserable. But what really everyone is looking for is a genuine person to share happiness and distress. So, how is he consoling? Today I want to speak on as you're trying to be humble servant, very fallen, a destiny. Actually, this 5,000 years ago, he is using that word. But today, when somebody says, I'm suffering, Prabhu, that is your karma, Prabhu. That is the worst thing we can do. 2001 World Trade Center mishap. Giriraj Maharaj said, if you tell anybody, some of your relatives or friends connected to this mishap, if you use word karma, you are the most cruel person. That person can think, this is my karma. But what we have to do? We have to console. Krishna has 2 hats. What are the 2 hats Krishna has? A strict judge. I'm sorry. You're all my children, but I'm a judge. But at the same time, Krishna has another hat. A very, very compassionate, loving father. So as a judge, he sentences his son to prison. But as a father, he takes a lunch box to the prison. The son says, Father, why are you doing this? Why did you first case sentence me? And then you are coming and rendering this service. Krishna said, that is my duty. So the father duty is done by devotees. Prakriti, metal nature, executes her duty as a genuine judge. But devotees, they have to do they have to execute the Krishna's soft heart. Comforting, speaking nice words, words of encouragement, words of sharing grief. But honestly, if you see this world is designed to frustrate everyone. That is the nature of this world. There is a tiger in the jungle. Everyone, all the animals want to become a tiger. Because for the tiger to fill the stomach, someone has to face a gruesome death. So every animal wants to become a tiger. Do you think tiger is happy? Prabhupada says, first of all, tiger doesn't get a square meal every day. But every animal is thinking, let me become a tiger. But then the tiger, past 2 days there is no lunch. Tiger, let me sleep. This is how the world is designed. By the will of providence, that is the word that is used, kala. Krishna has created a bird, tiny bird. This bird sits on the head of tiger, starts eating all the insects. Tiger says, I'm so hungry, let me sleep. But this bird starts eating all the insects present on the body of the tiger. Tiger says, hey, I'm struggling, I'm unhappy, I'm hungry, let me sleep. The bird says, I'm happy here. Finally, tiger, after struggling to sleep, tiger gets up. Anyway, there is no sleep because of this bird. Let me go for hunting. This bird goes up in the air, sits on the branch, and makes a sound. Tiger is coming. Tiger is very hungry. Every animal in the jungle is thinking, let me become a tiger. Tiger thinks, my Lord, if I have another birth, make me that bird. So, devotees knew this. Devotees knew this. Can you imagine? Everybody worships Krishna, but what troubles the mother of Krishna went through, Devaki. If at all the mothers agree, all the parents, fathers agree, anything happens to your child, you'll be shaken up. But can you imagine? Devaki, on the day of marriage, her brother is raising a sword to cut off her head in front of the husband. Husband was a Kshatriya, father was a Kshatriya. But husband cannot offer protection. But you don't see in Srimad Bhagavatam, Devaki telling every day to Vasudev, you are good for nothing. What type of husband are you? On the day of marriage, you could not protect me. Throw your sword in the trash can. She didn't say that. More than that, first child was killed before them. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Seventh, we know. It is, Balram was transferred to the womb of Rohini. Otherwise, it's an abortion. When Krishna appeared, Vasudeva did not tell. Krishna told him, he assumed the form of a beautiful baby. He said, transfer me to Gokul Mahavan. Vasudeva said, my lord, I'm sorry. Depressed, frustrated. What can I tell you? On the day of marriage, I could not protect my wife. All my 6 children I could not protect. Very depressed. I don't have any ability to carry you in this midnight, crossing all the doors to Gokul. I have no confidence. Please, you transfer yourself. Did he say that? What is the difference between Anishtita Bhakti and Nishchita Bhakti? For our chanting to go very well, my health should be good. My family members' health should be good. My job should be good. Everything connected me should be good. There is a nested if. Then my chanting will go very well. But any one of the conditions, there is a small disturbance. We are chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Why it happened, 13th round also we are thinking. How many of us agree? We are thinking about the problem. Even 13th round, 14th round. That is a very unstable bhakti. Krishna is telling Nanda Vasudeva to transfer. He said, yes, my lord. Wow. And his sister Kunti. There is a separate chapter, Kunti's prayers, in Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto. And what is she telling? Not that she had enough problems. She is telling, Vipada Sandata Shashvat, Tatra Tatra Jagat Guru, Bhavato Darshanam Yashad, Apunar Bhavadarshanam. Also she never had any trouble. She is telling, give me more troubles. Bhagavatam. That's why Srimad Bhagavatam Purana Mamalam. Why it is pure? It doesn't talk about mundane religiosity. It doesn't talk about economic development. It doesn't talk about sense gratification or frustrated impersonal liberation. It talks about Prema Pumarto Mahan. Only talks about love of God. Today love has a different meaning. In our words, what is the best word? Service. Whether it rains or my Lord sun shines, my service for you doesn't stop. Wow. Only those people who performed, who exhibited this quality, set an example, they occupied the pages of Srimad Bhagavatam. They are conveying a message. They are giving us a ray of hope. So then the next question is, How will I get it? I don't have strength. Krishna will give the strength. The famous verse given by Srimad Bhagavatam, what is that in 10th canto by Brahma, Tatena kampam susamikshamana bunjana yeva atmakritam vipakam hridvagva paramir vedadhan namaste jive tayo mukti bade sadaya bhak. My dear Lord, one who honestly waits for you to bestow the causeless mercy upon him, all the while patiently suffering the reactions of the past deeds and offering respectful obeisances within his heart. For him, liberation is his rightful claim. So what should be our behavior when the troubles come? What should be our behavior? My Lord, for what I have done in the past life and this life, I should be crushed. But you are so magnanimous, you are so merciful. You are giving me only this much suffering. Otherwise, it's very difficult. Bhishmadev was on the verge of death, December month. And his body was pierced with every 2 inches there is an arrow. And Maharaj Yudhishthir and Pandavas with Krishna went to see him. And he is not lamenting for his position. He is actually he was regretting for what has happened to Maharaj Yudhishthir. Oh, Dharmanandana, aho kashtam aho nyayam yadyuyam Dharmanandana. Are, how many troubles you endured, how many injustices you had to face, you faced. How can you explain this? Sarvakalam kritam manye bhavatam cha yad apriyam. Maharaj Bhishmadev lying on the bed of arrows. How can we give this answer? In future, devotees will ask. He doesn't have any contamination. Then what is he telling? This is all due to that inevitable time factor. Whose control everyone on this planet is carried? Under whose control everything is carried out? Everyone is carried out. So, that's why Krishna, when he showed universal form to Arjuna in the 11th chapter Gita, Arjuna asks, who are you? Millions of hearts, no beginning, no end, this universal form. Who are you? I am thinking you are the brother of Subhadra, you are my friend. Who are you? Krishna said, Kalasmi loka kshekrit pravriddha Lokan samahartumiham pravritta. Time I am, Arjuna. In that form of time, I take everything from everybody. So this world is a training platform for all of us. 2.12 to 2.30. 18 verses, Krishna says, you are not the body, you are a spirit soul. You are not the body, you are a spirit soul. But unfortunately, there is contamination, there are impurities. And the goal of this life is to purify ourselves. The goal of life is to purify ourselves. Why? The process, the easiest process Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given to the conditioned souls of Kali Yuga. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur said, this world is a place of purification. I have a question for all of you. Do we go to bathroom and sit there 1 hour and enjoy? Somebody knocks. If there is a family of 4 or 5, they keep knocking, hey, come out. You say, Acha lag raha hai. I'm feeling very good. No, nobody goes to bathroom to enjoy. Only in America we call it restroom. And I heard, and people, they keep so many, they maintain libraries, very, very beautiful. I really do not know how many of you have been to Detroit ISKCON Temple. Anyone has been to Detroit ISKCON Temple? Anyone has seen Prabhupada room? Okay, one time I went there. It was owned by Fisher. He had a company in early 1930s. He would make, for the cars, he would make chassis. And if you go to the bathroom, I heard Fisher used to have, first of all, a golden bathtub and a golden toilet. And the walls, between the tiles, there is a thin silver lining. And on the floor, a thin gold lining. When I saw that, I thought, when Fisher had constipation, by seeing the thin and silver lining, would you be happy? By seeing the golden line and silver line, if you have a heavy constipation, this will not make you happy. How many of us agree? Then I realized, only Krishna can own this. Nobody else. Only Krishna can own this place. Only can Krishna, because he is Lakshmipati. Aham sarvasya prabhava matta sarvam pravartate. Iti matta bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvita. That is Krishna. Then I heard his mother did not like it, so he could not marry his girlfriend for a long time. So not that he was happy, he also went through troubles. So my point is, when we understand this material world is designed to cleanse our heart, all the impurities, then happiness comes. Krishna, my Lord, thank you very much. Distress comes. For what I have done, my Lord, I should be crushed. But you are so magnanimous and merciful. You are giving me only this much suffering. Thank you very much. That should be the mentality of a devotee. But yesterday was history. Whatever the wrong things we did, whatever has happened, somebody maybe gave us trouble. Can we undo it? History. You cannot undo it. Tomorrow is a mystery. Do you know what is going to happen? How many of us know what is going to happen? We do not know. One day before meeting devotees or receiving a book, we don't know we'll get this book or we'll meet a devotee and it will change my life forever. How many of us know? Nobody. So we did not make a conscious choice to become Krishna conscious. That causeless mercy flowed in our life. Prabhupada made a choice on behalf of Lord Chaitanya. We got this bhakti. So rather than lamenting what has happened in the past, rather than thinking why he has done, she has done this to me, or rather than what is going to happen in future, today, gift of present, let us be Krishna conscious today. Tomorrow will never come. We should not wait until Gajendra's episode to happen in our life. We don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. Today, let us be Krishna conscious. Let us be grateful. Though there are so many impurities in our heart, greed, anger, envy, pride, still, on that most magnanimous, munificent incarnation, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave that process with which we can attain the perfection of a life in this life, not after death. Let us be Krishna conscious today. Prabhupada was asked, In the very early days of Krishna consciousness, how many pure devotees are there in your society? Prabhupada turned back and said, how many devotees are there? Devotees said 80. We have 80 devotees, pure devotees. So they were all, Mother Malati tells, she is our GBC, they're all hippies. Prabhupada is telling they are pure devotees. I mean, she gave a purport. Many people gave a purport. She said the process is pure. If you stay in the process, you'll become eventually pure. So, my request is, let us become Krishna conscious today. Rather than grieving for the past or what is going to happen future, today. So, then the one question, so devotees will not get any suffering because when at the time of initiation, Guru takes all the karma. Why devotees suffer? The question. But Prabhupada is writing in the purport, Tatyanukampam, that verse purport. A devotee doesn't suffer. However, because in his mind, a devotee may still maintain, devotee may still maintain the remnants of his previous sinful activity. The Lord removes the last vestiges of enjoying spirit by giving his devotee punishment that may resemble as a reaction to his sinful deeds, but it is not. But it is actually bhakti. But anyway, I also heard, what is that? Aprarabdha phalam papam, kotam bijam phalanmukam, kramena phaliyeta, Vishnu bhakti ratatmanam. So, when we do something wrong, the reaction comes on us in 3 stages. Kotam, dormant, bijam, the seed stage, phalonmukam, ready to fructify. So at the time of initiation, Guru, Kotam and Bijam, he takes. But if nature has nature has already decided to inflict on us, that we suffer. But also during the execution of bhakti, we also do wrong things, and the reaction comes for that thing. But if we do krameneva phaliyeta Vishnu bhakti radatmanam, if we execute bhakti under the guidance of Guru, if we execute bhakti to Krishna, Lord Chaitanya, under the guidance of Guru, krameneva, eventually that will be removed and we become totally purified. So, I'm very, very sorry if I have spoken anything wrong. Please do excuse me as a humble servant. But very grateful for your patient audience. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Yes, bro.
Whatever happening, the present condition, only because of our past destiny or our free will concern.
1 minute. Whatever is happening in our present life,
because of our only past destiny or our present free will,
because of our past destiny
or also our free will.
We always have free will. We have a free will to choose. We have a free will to desire, first of all. But whatever is happening in our life, for example, whatever has happened, Wednesday morning you have free time. Whatever is your karma in the past, it has, on Wednesday morning you have free time. How you utilize your free time will decide the future reaction. One day, the same question, Radhanath Swami Maharaj was answering. For example, you are going to get in a lottery, but how you will spend that money, that will decide your future karma. You're understanding? Okay, for example, we don't know what we did in the past, but whatever has happened in the past, for that reaction today morning, you have a free will. 4:30, you got up, you have a chance to sleep again, or you get up and come to Mangalarti and chant your rounds. So you have a free will at every minute to choose, free will to desire. Of course, 3 modes will facilitate. So he said, the main events in your life, they are decided. But how you act as a result of it, that will decide your future karma. And one more example. Like, you have to take a flight to Boston, or you have to take a flight, instead of taking a flight to Boston, you have taken flight to California. But you realized only after the flight started, you have to go to California. But when you are sitting in the flight, you still have a free choice how you use the time. You're understanding? You're not understanding. Okay, I will summarize like this. Whatever has happened in the past life, good and bad, you have done something good, something bad, and you also have some bhakti reaction, akarma. Today, you have free time, Prabhu. Whole day of free time. How you will use your free time will decide your future.
Now happening is only past date means. So in the present condition, whatever happening, so because of our past dates.
Yes.
Whatever.
Yes.
So we decide our future to do or not do in this present condition.
That's what I said. Whatever is your present position, like somebody is the same time 9 o'clock, somebody is in the office. They have a job. So it is because of the previous action and reaction, that karma. But how you will, whatever is happening in your life is because of the past reactions. But how you will use your present will decide your future life. Does it answer your question? Thank you. Any other question? Yes, sir.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Prabhu, you mentioned Bhagavad Gita 2.12 to 2.30, Lord Krishna states that we are not the body, we are the soul. However, the Lord also states that He gives the example of the chariot, that the body is like a vehicle. Easy to understand. It's easy to understand. He also gives the other example that the body is like a cloth that is being changed. Now, both these examples are very easy to understand. However, when we see that bhakti is predominantly performed with the body itself, the Navavidha bhakti, now everything we use the body only to perform bhakti. So, what opportunity is there, or how to practically, tangibly perceive, understand and actually act upon the fact that we are not the body, we are the spirit souls, rather than just an intellectual, theoretical thing?
Thank you, bro. Nice question. Actually, you made a point. Krishna has given all these analogies only to make us understand we are not the body. My experience, after quoting it many times, after hearing many times, I still think I am this body. But when you think you are not the body, and this is a vehicle that is given to you, you will use it very nicely in Krishna's service. But when you think you are this body, then the false yuga is the rope that binds the body to the soul. When you think you are this body, and when you are in the bodily consciousness, there is strong sense enjoyment comes. So our problem, we are stuck in the cycle of birth and death, is only one reason. We have a strong desire to enjoy independent of Krishna. So if we want to come out of that, the first lesson is we need to realize we are not the body but a spirit soul. And then read the scriptures and apply it. And when we slowly come out of it, we realize this is a vehicle that is given to you. We should also use this vehicle, and other faculties like intelligence and mind should be utilized in Krishna's service, not in my service. So when you have this understanding, you will take care of your body very nicely. I heard 2 types of people, they neglect the body. Gross sense enjoyer, a misunderstood devotee. Devotee thinks Krishna will take care. We are not fanatic. So we need to be very careful. This vehicle is given for a purpose. We need to utilize it in Krishna service. So it has to be taken care of. Sharira madhyam kalu dharma sadhanam. So we achieve dharma, we perform dharma through the means of body. It should be taken care very nicely with an understanding. Krishna has given us this body to purify our existence, not for sense enjoyment. That is the difference. Does it answer your question? Thank you. Yes, bro.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. So I just had something to add in connection to the last question.
Please.
The way I understood the question was that we're using the body to engage in devotional service. So everything's being done through the body. How do we practically come to the realization that we are spirit soul? So my understanding of that as an answer would be that we're using the body to engage in service, and by engaging in our service, we're connecting ourselves to Krishna, who then becomes pleased and arrange a situation whereby we can get that theoretical understanding that we gathered from the knowledge realized, and then also Krishna within our heart purifies our consciousness where we can start to understand who we actually are.
Thank you.
I think that was the question was that. I think there was a slight misunderstanding.
Sorry, I didn't mind. Yeah, please.
No problem, but that's my understanding. I don't know if that answers the question or not.
I'm sorry. I did not understand properly. Thank you, bro. Now you understood? Thank you. Any other question or comment? You have 1 minute, 2 minutes. So very, very grateful for your patient audience. If I have spoken anything wrong, please do excuse me. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki, Grandhara Srimad Bhagavatam ki.